You might find yourself in a strange space sometimes. You are not experiencing the profound sadness or despair of clinical depression. Yet, you are also not exactly feeling vibrant, engaged, or full of life. This isn't just a bad mood or a temporary slump. It is a distinct psychological state, and understanding it is the first step toward moving beyond it. This experience has a name: languishing. Sociologist Corey Keyes, then at Emory University, first coined and defined this term. He described it as the absence of well-being, rather than the presence of illness. It exists on a spectrum, situated squarely between flourishing, where you feel truly alive and functioning optimally, and depression, characterized by persistent low mood and a loss of interest. The mechanism of languishing is subtle but pervasive. It is characterized by a reduced sense of purpose, a lack of engagement with your activities, and a general feeling of stagnation. Cognitively, it can manifest as a muted emotional landscape, where positive feelings are rare and a sense of vitality is diminished. You might feel like you are just going through the motions, a quiet hum of emptiness underneath your daily tasks. Organizational psychologist Adam Grant, a professor at Wharton, brought languishing into mainstream conversation, particularly during the early stages of the recent global pandemic. He eloquently described it as that meh feeling, a state of mental fog and lack of motivation, where you are not burned out, but simply depleted, without a clear direction or spark. His work highlighted how widespread this experience truly is. In 2026, languishing remains deeply relevant, perhaps even more so. The cumulative effects of continuous uncertainty, information overload, the pressures of social media comparison, and lingering post-pandemic exhaustion create fertile ground for this meh state. Many are navigating a world demanding constant adaptation and resilience, often leading to a sense of being perpetually on standby, rather than actively engaged. The cost of ignoring languishing is significant. Corey Keyes' extensive research at Emory revealed that individuals who are languishing are twice as likely to develop major depressive disorder or anxiety disorders within a decade compared to those who are flourishing. Furthermore, languishing is associated with poorer physical health outcomes, demonstrating that this emotional stagnation has tangible impacts on your overall well-being. Fortunately, you are not condemned to remain in this state of emotional limbo. Research provides clear, actionable pathways to move from languishing toward a more engaged and meaningful existence. We will explore 3 practical, evidence-backed moves that you can begin implementing today to reclaim your sense of purpose and vitality. The first move is to name it, also known as affect labeling. When you can articulate what you are feeling, even if it is a vague sense of unease or emptiness, it can help reduce its intensity. Instead of simply saying, "I feel bad," try to identify it as languishing. This act of conscious recognition, of putting a label on the meh, allows your brain to begin processing the experience more constructively, reducing its amorphous power over you. The second move is to build a flow window. Csikszentmihalyi, a pioneer in positive psychology, famously researched the concept of flow, a state of complete absorption in an activity. When you are in flow, you are fully immersed, enjoying the process, and often lose track of time. To combat languishing, deliberately schedule a flow window each day, a dedicated time for activities that challenge you just enough, like learning a new skill, engaging in a complex hobby, or focusing deeply on a task that requires your full attention. The third move is to re-enter matching. This concept refers to the psychological need to feel valued, significant, and that your contributions make a difference. Languishing often comes with a diminished sense of purpose or impact. Felicia Huppert's research at Cambridge University on well-being consistently highlights the importance of meaning and purpose in a flourishing life. To re-enter matching, seek out opportunities to contribute, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply expressing gratitude and appreciation to others. These actions reinforce your connection to the world and your unique value within it. When you stack these 3 moves, a powerful transformation can occur. You move from the vague discomfort of unnamed emotions to the clarity of understanding. You transition from passive disengagement to active, absorbed participation. And you shift from a feeling of insignificance to a profound sense of purpose and connection. This layered approach helps to systematically rebuild your psychological well-being. Do not let the meh linger indefinitely. Take the first step toward rediscovering your vitality. Subscribe to this channel for more insights like this. And tonight, choose just one of these practical moves. Name it, build a flow window, or re-enter matching, and put it into practice.